I figured out how to freeze time! No. No. Freezing time is impossible. You gotta freeze time. What did you do?
I froze time and took your pretzel.
Now give me back my pretzel!
Really want your pretzel back? That badly? Well, here. Eat it.
Oh!
Told you I could freeze time.
You really suck!
Let's see, what should I do? What's in here? Perfect.
What did you do?
Welcome to Behind the Hill, part of Whitney Hill Productions, where we show and teach you techniques that we have learned. I'm your host, Sean Doherty. This week we're going to be looking at this. The first effect is the easy, anybody can do it in camera effect. Basically all you have is the one actor stand very, very still, while the other one moves around acting like time is frozen. For the second technique, we used a little bit more advanced method and used After Effects. To do this, we had to take a couple of different videos to set it up. One video where Bryce was talking and then stood still for a couple seconds, and then one where I was sitting down, stood up, and acted like I was walking around someone who wasn't actually there. So I've already brought my footage into After Effects and made a composition. I take the footage of Bryce, go up to where I can find time, and then a freeze frame where I want him to stop. I then duplicate the layer, and then I remove the freeze frame from the bottom one. I go to the bottom one and trim it down to the point where I want him to freeze, so that he will actually be moving up until that point. I then take the image where the timeline where he's frozen and trim that down to the point where he has actually frozen. I then take the masking tool and mask him out of the footage so I can use him as a frozen character with me walking behind him. To do this, I have to mask out every area that I want to be able to walk behind and that will be put in front of me. This does normally take a while, so I've actually sped it up to save some time. You don't have to be precise on this, just kind of be close enough where you can pass behind him without disturbing too much, and be as precise as you want. So here I've already finished it. But first I duplicated the layers and stretched them across the timeline so that he would remain there while I walked behind him, seeing as the footage was only a few seconds long. So as you can see, I can now walk behind him freely. However, I realized I hadn't put enough duplicated layers in, so I decided to finish up the timeline by simply moving more in. So there you have it. That's basically how you make someone freeze in After Effects. Well, I hope that helped you figure out how to freeze time for video. If you have any suggestions for what you'd like me to try next, please leave a comment below, or email me at the email in the description.